Healing is so much fun. Can't wait to try out the other specs, other jobs. I figure if I like Scholar, then I'm definitely gonna like the other healers. So Angie! Shush! Thou wouldst use my own eye against me. Done not to dilute thy kind's depravity. Not forgotten thee, dragoon. What do you gotta say for that?
No worm! This ends here!
Oh. You to snuff it. Oh, you did. Whoa. Double tap. Where is he jumping to? Is he gonna be okay? Superhero landing, yeah. Wait, did he just take the second one?
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Damn. Yeah, we've done it. What now? Still don't even know if it was the right choice. Oh, apparently. Nuts. So glad I've got Heidelin to evaluate my life choices for me. One step closer to where I need to be. Where are all those laid out below on the floor? The dragoon armor? Silver dragoon. Oh, yeah.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
So they had both before?
The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain.
Yeah.
We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne,
and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people.
Douche, he was doing it all purely for power?
Nay, my friend.
What's with this Nidhogg's
I
eyes
must
before?
forsake the mantle of king.
Hmm.
Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the
Portents.
common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, 'tis plain that Ishgard has no need of a king.
I love that you give me the answers I was already looking for.
But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown.
We are all royalty here, and only us.
Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
Suddenly had a thought. I wonder if he's gonna go chompers on those two eyes and turn into like a reincarnated Nidhogg or something. I don't know. That's my current theory.
What cruel jest has
Because if any
fate
person can
played
turn
upon
into one of
us?
the mini dragons,
Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
only to lose a king.
We
Lost a
cannot
lot
act
more
as
than
our Lord
that.
has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
These became
Not
the
I.
rulers of Ishgard.
My oath was to Lord Haldreth, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
Sir? What say you, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade.
Good man.
Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
Why ale? What kind? Now I want to know if that guy has a shop somewhere in the world.
We four, then.
Forton, Heilenat, Dyrendare, and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
Yeah.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall
Four
shape our
stewards.
nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
Of course. Wouldn't want to make yourselves look bad. Yeah, between me and Iceheart, we're piecing a lot of this together. No, I am not wounded. Physically.
You have borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van.
Alright.
Though the brave king was slain defending his people,
Thordan.
his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power
It looks
to
so
every knight deemed
gross.
worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon.
Holding it so proudly. Look how they sparkle.
A rousing tale.
I'm like,
is it
no.
not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt. Save on one point.
A lot of faith in the Echo.
If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
Ah, 'tis a false eye. Or he stole it. I don't know.
Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
It's the wildest thing, right? How many layers? I love that though. I love when like old books or like lore, it's consistent but not always trustworthy.
'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all
yours.
swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph.
I'm surprised it's already done. So Nidhogg's out. Nidhogg's taken care of.
But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Yes. Alright, good. Good. So let's say, like, as soon as we got those mana cutters, it was like, Nidhogg, out. And then we gonna wrap it up right there? Couldn't possibly. Yeah, let's get those answers. Though Nidhogg has fallen, my heart is very heavy. And this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. What? Mana cutter key. Real? Yes. Oh my goodness. Instantly added to favorites, of course. Thing is nice. Nidhogg fallen. None same Hraesvelgr remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. And if Iceheart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. That's what I was curious about. I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. Hey, me too. Yay! That's a huge sail on the top. Oh my goodness. Well, they're the scientists. I'm sure they understand why it's necessary. Like a massive fin. All that music. Alright, Ysayle. You've been moping this whole time. Let's see. Here we go. Phantom Lancer. Was you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You've slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hraesvelgr to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the Dragon Song War has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. It is time you learn the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, warrior blight. Toot! Toot! Oh, that's so pretty. Here our big boy comes. Answering the call once more. Hmm? 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 There he is. Ah. Seeking to bring old wrongs under new. We need to put him in a good mood. Iceheart, give him scritches. There you go. I did sense the moment of Nidhogg's demise. It's confirmed.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Hmm. That was the other eye then. Unto the blinded Nidhogg did I yield one half of my strength. Wow. We could stuff it back in for you. Oh, there you go. As good as new. Full durability. Wonder if they share some memories or anything because of the shared power. Whoa. Is this when he is blinded? They did take Radika's eye and glut their appetites upon her essence. Damn. He is slain, and what madness hath unmade our peaceful accord? Have ever been untrustworthy creatures, these short-lived Elysian. Thou went enchanted by the immortal maid. Folly hath cost Radiger her life and my eyes. Oh, so he blamed himself. I made bestial by their appetites. Render thee an eye to me, and let that be thy penance. That's wild. I mean, it's wild that they could physically even do that, but then also for the expectation. And there's size difference. I don't know if that's a perspective, but... Ooh. Nidhogg's actually the smaller one, it looks like. They bested me once, but I was reckless. I shall need but a single eye to inflict enduring torment upon these traitors and every child of their line. So, I mean, Hrothgar is partially responsible as well, then. He's in a rough spot. And feels betrayed by his own kind, but he also, like, feels for both races. Oh my god. My vengeance has begun. Can you imagine if he lost the other eye, too? I'm surprised he went that long. Alright. I don't know whether it would have been for the better or not. Oh, she got to see the past too.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
Yeah. His life was all but spent. He demanded half my vigor that he might exact his revenge on the mortals who had wronged us. And then some,
and
though.
So you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
Yeah. Peace, my beloved, so dearly desired, had been shattered by her own kin. He just already gave up on peace then. He was like, eh. Thinkest thou fits will move me to remorse? No, I just disagree. You done fucked up, dragon. Seems like a good guy, but definitely made the wrong choice helping out Nidhogg. And Shiva is distraught. Stay where you stand. Woe betide. You should bond. Woe betide you should the bond we share ever weaken. Oh, he's threatening. Estinian with his arms crossed. Feeling that. I'm feeling that right now. I'm always wanting to be on Shiva's side, but it's just not working out that way.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
Oh, it's just kind of mocking him, but...
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
Wonder why Wonder if that's
I
why
will
you're
not
able to
judge you for your
channel
deeds.
the eyes so effectively.
I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other?
Oh. Four
Why did
houses,
Nidhogg,
2
who had
eyes.
taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard?
It's the other eye in Ishgard.
Aye. The deed is done. What? In the city? A battle with whom?
Oh no. It's the other eye in
Onslaught,
Ishgard.
Commander. Hold firm till our return.
Hold firm.
Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us.
Well, if you don't have the dragons as a common threat,
Let us
squabbling
away, warrior of light.
may very
People
well
must
start
be safe
brewing up.
from themselves.
Like, who wants to lay who?
I would join you.
Ooh, yes.
There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
All right. He's not looking
Come
so.
then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
All right. Took a moment, but he's on board. He's probably like, I don't know if I want to let her in the city just yet, but nah. I love the round table.
An army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is
This
already in
guy.
place to repel the Dravanian assault. And the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Kinda looks like Rama.
Our plans proceed apace, then.
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
His plan is so messed up.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Knew it.
Your will be done.
It's like no shortage of corruption and manipulation in the leadership. Where there is power, seems to be drawing a lot of opportunistic people.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment.
What's he smirking about?
It is time for the bringer of light to die.
He's like, it's all good. Yeah, if you're looking to put out fires, you definitely would like a Shiva on your side.
There!
Comrades, sheathe your swords. There is no need for further bloodshed.
Nice.
My lady!
She has come. Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the great worm low!
What are they gonna think of that? They're gonna be pissed.
The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery.
On both sides.
You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead. Let his hatred die with him, I say. Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace.
She's like pleading at this point.
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it.
There you go.
Peace?
They don't look like they don't look like they want peace. Looks very temporary.
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Come on.
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern.
Yeah.
If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Respect. Right. Worshipful. Standing up pretty well. That was rather too close for comfort. It would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You returned to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise Helon that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Nekogu? Us slimes are very persuasive. Beg pardon? You traveled to the Churning Mist together, along with Estinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Mid dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Emmerich must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. We'll bring Sir Emmerich to Fortep's Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Nekogu, and I shall wait for you there. Into the manor we go. Right.
Praise Halone, you are
Why
safe.
are those flowers so huge?
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side.
Oh yeah.
We bring the most wonderful tidings.
He's so gung-ho. He so, he's our biggest fan.
The infamous Lady Iceheart? Here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
Where did we leave her?
She has done much.
Oh no,
to
she
further
walked
violence.
off with the
The
heretics. Yeah.
Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
Yeah,
And with
she
the
was
Great
clutch.
Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelgr? That the origins of the
Hraesvelgr.
Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
Yes.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Which they obviously do. I mean, there's no way you're going to war with dragons and not getting a little splash of blood in your mouth. Like, it's going to happen eventually with some warriors.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Yup.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My
Oh,
friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known.
Dang, he's really putting himself on the line.
You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question.
I must say, I really need to go after this sword he's got, because
Lady
that looks
Ysayle will share
amazing.
the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more.
Going after the sword.
A divided Ishgard will not survive.
It is super badass. It's like, may the truth be out.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
Yeah. I share your concern, Lucia.
My lady, is it wise to let him go?
Nope.
I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Yeah, and he shouldn't be alone in this.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him. That which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it. Even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Oh. By fetch.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason.
Yeah.
Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
By fetch, she means.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone.
Great person to have at our side.
But I speak only of what
He's
may
not
come
of
to
this land,
pass.
though.
If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Alright. I wonder where she's from.
lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Oh.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
Oh.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood.
Wicked.
That he
I'd like
rose
it.
to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character.
Okay, that was my next question. That's good. Nice.
It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
That's the assumption.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Hear, hear. The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his call.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight
believe him.
lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than
I
ever.
forgot that
And we may be his
they're
only
related.
hope.
Huh. I can't believe I
There is
forgot that.
no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Yeah, because his other sons are so different that I often forget. Yeah, he like really makes him proud though. Good chip on that guy's head.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you.
Oh yeah.
So be it. Make your preparations.
It's never a wrong time to do what's right.
I thank you all for your support.
Got your back, Lucia. Oh. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. This is if things go awry. Oh yeah, Alphinaud's gonna have lots of acquaintances. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor, even with an army of knights at our backs? You are correct, Master Alphinaud. Not even the assembled might of House Fortemps and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. Speak of one of the other high houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. It was these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmerich's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphinaud. I would have you and Nekugu reach out to them. As a temple knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks. Estinian, will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? Dragoons have no love for politics, milady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. Nice. How very wise. Nekugu, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Taru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. I like when Lucia's head turns Make a little dollop over here. Nekogu, Alphinaud, Goss. I'm worried sick. So good to see you. Taru. How did you manage to escape the chaos on the streets? Giberland and the others barricaded the door until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey? You're not serious. What was Sir Emmerich thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him. I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is they're led by someone called the Mongrel. Oh. Queer moniker if I've ever heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us make inquiries below. Alright. Head on down, get sloshed. Maybe ask for some information too. Oh, here we go. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To blue blood, we're all of us but dogs down here. Wow. Hey, what's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. Lots of information from him. I don't know a god's damn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, to be sure I wouldn't tell you. Whoa. They're flinging. Oh, I dodged that one. Oh, I dodged that one too. They're trying to hit me. Throw, that's what it was, throw. Yeah. You, no. No. There you go. You. Oof.